Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and last night was another great episode of The Masked Singer, and right now we're going to talk about who was revealed and why did the White Tiger make it to the top 9? I don't get it either. I honestly do not get it. But anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. For those who are new to the YouTube channel, hi, how are you? My name is Joey. I'm an executive audio producer here in beautiful New York City, where it's my job to provide audio for my clients nationwide. And when the audio doesn't sound good, it's my job to make it sound good. Whether that is taking out a high frequency, maybe taking out a little mumble. In this case, it's pitch correcting audio so that we can hear the real celebrity voice. That's right, since season 1, we've been going through all the clue videos, figuring out who's under the mask by slowing down the audio and pitching it to what it should be about, right? Then we take the clues and the audio and we decide who is under the mask. It has worked pretty much every single time except for one time, Dr. Drew the Eagle. Not cool, Dr. Drew. Not cool at all. But spoilers, if you didn't watch last night's episode, we're going to be going through a lot of spoilers. So this is the only spoiler notification you will get. And we'll dive right into it. First, let me go ahead and say that last night we got the full effect of the show pretty much showing how they were going to try and, I guess, kind of mess up our pitch correct. They said from day one that they were going to go ahead and introduce friends and families who would go ahead and read the clue packages of the celebrity. And last night, they started that. And let me tell you, it was kind of weird. I kind of didn't like it. I mean, when you are trying to convey clues from somebody else, it really, I feel like, didn't add anything to the show. It wasn't like, oh my god, that's so cool. It was just kind of like weird. I mean, one was a lady that looked like she had books on her. Another one was a flower pot. Another one was a target. It really didn't add to the show. If you're going to change something on the show, add something to it. But I personally didn't like it. I want to know, did you guys like that? Did you think it was weird like me? Please comment below in the comment section. But let's get into what happened last night. Looking at our board behind us, one of these people was sent home, and unfortunately, it was Ms. Monster. I don't know how. We said from the get-go that it was Chaka Khan, and, I mean, we were right. But how did she go home versus, by the way, I'm putting the X on her. How did she go home? But the White Tiger stayed. Absolutely fantastic singer. White Tiger sucks at singing. This is the one thing you got to remember. The Masked Singer is not a singing competition per se. It's more of guess who's singing this song under the mask. So, I was really sad to see Ms. Monster go. But that leaves us with the turtle, the kangaroo, and the White Tiger going into the top 9, or as they're calling it on the show, the Super 9. Or I feel like that needs to have more oomph behind it. The Super 9. Right? Anyway. So yes, Ms. Monster went home last night, leaving us with his other 3. Let's dive right into it, starting off with the turtle. The clues that we had gotten was he introduces teacher from high school, Ms. S. In the background of where she's talking, we see the 2 Greek letters. One is the A, which is for alpha, and the other one looks like a horseshoe, but it's omega, the Greek letter. So we have alpha, omega. Then the camera zoomed in on a map of Seoul, which is obviously in South Korea. Those are the 2 big clues we kind of take away from there. I'm going to go ahead and play the audio for you guys. This is the audio they gave us.
Man, I'm having a shell of a good time on this show, being whoever I want.
And now here's the audio that I put together for you.
Man, I'm having a shell of a good time on this show, being whoever I want. I would never have gotten here without the people who supported my dream. Like my favorite teacher from high school, Miss S.
Any guesses on who you think that is? Well, we've been saying it for at least 2 weeks now. We think it's Jesse McCartney. I mean, we went through an entire recap video revealing every clue up for episode 1 and 2. I could put that link either here or in the description. And I feel like last night it kind of solidified it even further. When we saw the Alpha Omega, it actually referred to a animated cartoon movie that he actually sang a song for. It was called Right Where You Want Me. And it was on the movie Alpha and Omega. And the next clue we had was a picture of Seoul, South Korea, which is a play on with Jesse McCartney had a song called Beautiful Soul. So it's kind of a play on there. But do you agree? Do you think it's Jesse? Well, please comment below. Next was the kangaroo. And it's funny because the kangaroo is the one person that none of you guys can agree upon. When we do our live streams, you guys like to fight over it, and you guys send me messages on Instagram, which, by the way, you can follow me at Joey Contino. I will answer all your questions, but you guys on Instagram have given me at least 5 other people on who you think it is. The main clues we had last night was that she has a brother who was dressed as a potted plant. I know. He says that tragedy hit the family and that she was the glue that kept them together. We see a modeled airplane. I don't know why we see a modeled airplane. Then we see an angel figurine. Then later in the show, the kangaroo said that she's been seen sitting at the same table with Leah Remini, who was the guest host last night. And those really were the big clues. Now, here's the audio we have for you. Here's the audio they gave us first.
I'm so humbled to be here in the Group A Championships.
Now, here's my audio.
I'm so humbled to be here in the Group H Championships. I wasn't sure I'd make it this far, but now, after hearing all the panelists' love, I feel empowered to fight my way into the Super 9, especially with all the support from my family.
Any guesses? I mean, you guys have been giving me 2 guesses. One could be, these are the biggest ones so far. One are saying Jordin Sparks, and the other ones are saying Jordyn Woods. Both are really, really good guesses. I do know that Jordin Sparks went through a lot of tragedy in her life, at least in 2018. Jordin Sparks also has a son named DJ, but as far as I can see, Jordin Sparks never sat at the same table as Leah Remini. Instead, Jordyn Woods did. It turns out that Jordyn Woods actually was on The Talk for a very short time, but was on there at the same time as Leah Remini. So, you never know there. It looks like it's leaning more towards Jordyn Woods. What do you think? Please comment below. And the last one is the White Tiger, who, as we know, cannot sing. He cannot sing. It's not pretty. Anyway, time for the clues. White Tiger says that he's a good dancer, but people didn't realize that about him. The clue package introduces his college roommate, who is a dartboard, by the way. A dartboard. Why not, right? There's a Route 66 sign in the background. The camera zooms in on a quarter. The friend calls him TT, which I don't think that has anything to do with like a real nickname. It's just something I came up with. TT is someone who commits to something and doesn't stop until he wins. So someone who wins a lot, who likes to win. We see a zoom in of Butter, and then a zoom in on a phone, and then we see that he hands a card to Jenny, but as he's giving it to her, he says that her husband Donnie would probably appreciate the card more than she. Interesting. So what are your guesses? I'll play the audio for you, but the audio is really not good because they've been doing all this weird stuff to his voice that there's no program or anything that's going to be able to fix this audio, but here's their audio.
Look who's still here. Shocked. Me too.
Here's our audio.
Look who's still here. Shocked. Me too. I knew going into this competition I was never going to be the best singer, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. I've always known how to work a crowd, and that's been my strategy here all along. But don't take my word for it. Here's a good friend who can back that up.
See what I mean? There really is no way of making that sound good. But as we said from, week 1, it's got to be Rob Gronkowski, right? All the clues match up to him. I feel like this one, he should have gotten off the show. He can't sing, for crying out loud. Yeah, I'm sticking to that. He really cannot sing. I feel like everyone else can at least sing. Even Drew Carey, the llama, sounded better than the White Tiger. You can't argue that. Am I right? Please comment below. The biggest clues that we kind of got out that stood out for him in this episode was the Butter For those who don't know, quite funny. I know a lot of girls say he's very attractive. Well, a lot of people thought that even before his football career because he is a former male model who once was the face of the I Cannot Believe It's Not Butter campaign. Yeah, so that's where your butter comes in. And really, the only thing that stood out to me was the fact that as he handed the card to Jenny, saying that your husband would like this better, Donnie is from Boston. Gronk played for the New England Patriots, which is Donnie's home team, which is why Donnie would like the card better, because it has his signature in it. But do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please comment below, and next Wednesday we have Group B coming in, which is going to be a whole new set of clues, new people that we haven't even heard anything from. Episode 1, they'll unmask somebody. Who do you think it's going to be? I don't know. I'm excited to hear the banana perform because we've been waiting for a while for the banana and it's finally coming. But thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of the video, I always leave you guys with a question because it's always fun, right? You made it to the end, I should reward you. My question is, out of Group B, who do you think is going to make it to the top 9, or I guess the Super 9? Please comment below. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.